Saad Abu Shamsi has to face this hardship almost every day on his way to Israel to buy gas for his family. But first he has to pass through the military checkpoints.
Anything you want to bring to the house is a chore, filled with suffering and struggle, especially filling up our gas tanks. We can't even use a special trolley to transport the heavy canister. When we return from filling the gas canister and try to get back home, you have to stop at the checkpoint, and then it depends on what mood the soldier at the checkpoint is in.
On a bad day, Shamsi says he could also be detained and sometimes beaten up for complaining. He says it only adds to the fear of living under the threat of Israeli military offensives. Israel says the tough security at checkpoints is needed to prevent attacks on civilians inside its own territory. In response, it's made it harder for all Palestinians to pass through checkpoints. But for Abu Shamsi, it's been tougher since 2016. That year, he filmed the moment when Israeli soldier Elor Azaria walked up to Abdul Fateh al-Sharif and shot him in the head. The Palestinian was accused of stabbing an Israeli soldier. Azaria was convicted of manslaughter and served 9 months in prison. His sentence attracted international condemnation. Since Abu Shamsi released the video, he says he's faced nothing but abuse at Israeli checkpoints. He's not alone. The checks have been tightened as the Israeli election approaches.
Arabs here have become like commodities in this game. We face pressure from the Israelis. Our rights and houses are violated and our freedoms are restricted.
Residents like Al-Sarabati and Abu Shamsi in the occupied West Bank don't expect that to change, no matter who wins the election. All the main contenders have been united in their calls for tougher measures on the Palestinians. And the ruling party has said it will continue to support the seizure of Palestinian land and the building of Israeli settlements, considered illegal under international law.
Lapid and Gantz are in favor of dismantlement of settlements in the West Bank. We are against the dismantlements of settlements.
The international community appears to be able to do little more than voice its criticism. Palestinians say it weakens those following the path of passive resistance like Abu Shamsi and strengthens the hardliners. Shoaib Hassan, TRT World.